I got Ricky, John, and Ed. Jay's on Tipsy Talk.
Hey guys.
And I got my co-host as well, Shines as well.
Hey.
Jeez. So Ricky, how are you feeling today, man?
Not too bad, thank you, man. Not too bad. Been a very busy time, but getting there, man.
How's this London weather treating you?
Up and down, isn't it? You know how it is. Come on. all you lot out there know what it's like.
Yeah. Typical English weather.
One minute you go out there with your umbrella and the next minute you need to come back in shorts and a vest and that.
Booked and busy then?
Yeah. Well, like I say, little bits going on, and I've got my daughters as well. My partner Alicia and stuff has obviously been there for a lot of my journey and stuff.
So you laid it out there. He's taken.
Damn.
3 girls.
Damn.
3 girls.
Yeah. I'm sort of outnumbered, so.
So you done? You want more then?
Yeah, I've got them. No, in the right time. In the right time. Obviously, when financial things become in even further, then obviously you'd be in a position to do it. But I want to do it right.
It's expensive to have kids.
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
So.
Don't want to just and also it's nice to get time. Like I've been with my partner for 15 years now. We've been childhood sweethearts for a long time.
Is it?
Time.
Wow.
Yeah,
Where did you meet?
Yeah. I was actually working as a PR. This is a mad story, basically. You got 5 minutes?
Yeah. You can put a champagne in. You can put the bottles where you want, man.
Go on then.
Listen to the encouragement.
Yeah. You're a bad encouragement. Bad encouragement. Like,
It's only right.
it's only second time we met as well, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Already, and he's getting you drunk.
But basically, for those that don't know, the way I met Ricky was on a banter boat. It was a boat party, and he actually performed.
Okay.
And again, a lot of people can sing, but when you can see someone that can sing up front,
Yeah.
and the boat's rocking left to right as well,
Yeah.
That
talent.
weren't easy.
It was talent. But
You're struggling.
No, I'm good. I'm doing it in my own time.
is it? Yeah.
Like, you know what? It'll be just my luck. It's plastic.
No.
So I'll take it off too quickly, and then it'll just go. And I'll just go through the roof.
Jeez! Here we go.
I've done it enough times. See, look, not a spillage. See that guy? Look. Not a drop. Gone.
So how did you and your
Right.
partner meet then?
Yeah. We both went for the same job interview. Yeah. It was a place called McCluskey's in Kingston. Used to be number 4.
yeah.
Cinderellas and all of that. They've had loads of stuff there and that. And she comes from East London. And she said she went down to the job centre one day and she was looking for work. This is when she was like a teen. And she said she went to one of the job points and she literally got her finger and she went, right, she said, wherever my finger lands, and this is a God's honest true story. She said, wherever my finger lands, she said, that's where I'm going to get my job. That's where my new life's going to be. And she said it landed in Kingston. And I was living in Kingston around that time. I was all over the place because, that's another story. But, at that particular moment in time, I was around Kingston. And we'd both gone for the same interview, for the same job. And we both got the job. And we ended up on the same team. But it's like the first day, we were meant to be put in the pairs. But then something happened where the shift manager changed over the rotors and that. And I kept hearing about this woman, this girl, Alicia. She kept, this guy, Ricky, blah, blah, blah. Like, and then we were hearing from everyone else about each other.
Yeah.
And I instantly was like, oh, she sounds cool. Like, she sounds interesting. And she said she thought the same. And then, literally, the rest is history.
Bang.
Like, we're going for a little walk. Like, we had to go and do promoting for this nightclub. And they put us in groups and we just ended up together and that was it.
Oh, wow.
Within the first 3 months, like, she was coming back weekends and stuff. And then she just never went home.
White chocolate, jeez.
And then we got everything together and we just stayed together, yeah. So like, yeah, man. But yeah, 15 years now. So
Good. That's good. That's solid.
And
That's solid.
She's beautiful as well. So my kids, man. I got a little baby, Heavenly. It's a little baby star. So Heavenly's 11, so that's a big baby.
Yeah.
And then my other little baby, she's 18 months. Just
that's
literally,
lovely.
so a little
That's
star.
lovely.
So
would you say you're in love then?
yeah, of course, man.
No, I'm just asking, innit? I'm just asking.
Yeah, when you've been together for this long, like you have love, but you're in love.
Yeah, but
and,
you know,
and it's not often that relationships go on for this long.
Yeah,
where
that's
you're still
exactly.
in love and you still have that spark. I mean, us, like, we had the first babysitter for the first time in about 3 years the other day. And we both said, literally, we were like a pair of kids again. Like, we were running out. And we were like, and we literally, all we done is walk to like the tube station. And she was like, had a really nice night. I was like, we've only just walked.
You haven't gone anywhere. You haven't
She was
gone
like,
anywhere.
exactly. She was like, it feels like
It's just nice for
that
you
low.
two. Yeah.
Just like, 'cause
yeah.
obviously you can imagine you've got a family and stuff.
Yeah, everything
Like,
revolves around that.
I'll say I'll do something romantic or say something funny because I'm a bit of a joker. I like to be a bit of a comedian as well because otherwise life's quite boring, isn't it? So just have to entertain myself a little bit, like, amuse myself, sort of. But yeah, so I was, like, say you drop a joke or a little romantic thing, and then you're just about to have a reaction, and the kids will come and throw something across the floor or just spill something, and then so that has gone to and then you kind of lose that. You know what I mean? So a lot of the time, so it's really nice to. But yeah, that spark's still there. That spark's still there.
Just a little backstory. Like, P don't know who Ricky John is, so a little backstory. Like, what's your background? Parents from?
Kind of. That's a bit of a sore subject. I don't really have too much luck. Like my pops, Alan, he wasn't really around, and mum pretty much. I think I was on my own since I was about 15. So, yeah. Never went to foster homes or social care or anything like that, so I just kind of just went on my own from then. So it's just, I'm more thankful to my partner, to be honest, for the way.
So who was your role model growing up then?
Stuff.
Like, who was you looking up to then?
Marvin Gaye. but not his.
I was gonna say, whoa,
but not his. Yeah, I was just gonna say, but not his promiscuity. Like he was quite a wild child, wasn't he? But although he'd have people think he was a gentleman and stuff, like, but yeah, man, love a bit of Marvin, man, love a bit of Marvin.
Yeah.
But yeah, I suppose a lot of the time, I always had older friends. I always had older friends growing up. I didn't really gravitate towards the younger crowds because I found the conversation was a little bit. I don't know. I just had a bit more. You kind of gain a few more life experiences when you have to go through them things. So you have a bit of a different mindset to a lot of. Say you got friends that age. They're 15, thinking about wanting to go out and do this. Like at the time, I was thinking I needed to find a roof, need to eat, need to do this, need to survive. So you kind of have a different balance. You just deal with it. But yeah, you just deal with it. Just deal with it. It happened. Like what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, without trying to sound cliche, but it really is very true. But yeah, all I'd say for people that are going through them times is just stick with it and just don't give up. Just keep going.
I was going to say, because there's a lot of people that won't be able to cope with that.
And just put whatever your struggle is and put it into something. Put that passion, put that struggle in, and from that passion into something that you enjoy and something that you're good at and something that you want to do, something you have fun with, you know? So yeah, I suppose for me the passion, first of all, it was kickboxing and martial arts and stuff.
I was just about to ask when the violence was kicking.
Yeah. Did that for like 8.5 years, so I got pretty
black belt
in the ranks. Yeah.
So you can kick my ass then.
Yeah, I'm quite. So I did a little bits of jiu-jitsu and ninjutsu as well and stuff, very small bits.
So you still do it now then?
Weapons. I just keep practice up. Like you never forget. So like once you train, I mean, when you've been training for like 8 years, like. I haven't ridden. I can't remember the last time I rode a push bike, but if I got on it, you're literally never gonna forget. It's the same kind of thing, because it's ingrained into you so much. Like the training, a lot of the training for the first year is exactly the same thing, over and over and over and over again, just to get it in, sort of thing. But yeah.
So when did you find your voice then, Mum?
Started off listening to I've got to say, like it was all the hip hop and stuff. So it was all like the old NWA and stuff. So there was a lot of really aggressive kind of like that sort of stuff. So I always had that sort of raw.
Yeah.
And then I was into that sort of stuff, and then it kind of went into that to Jaheim, Luther Vandross, and then sort of Marvin Gaye, Otis Redding, Ray Charles, Etta James, like just always like that kind of stuff. And then obviously started off with the 90s R&B, like Usher and all that lot. Then later on, it's like I was at a car boot sale when I was a kid, and I found and I was going through these things, and I was rifling through all these boxes, and I saw like Marvin Gaye. He looks kind of cool. And it had the Mac on the collar up. It was What's Going On was the album, and then the other one was it's just the greatest hits or something like that. So I had like so much stuff. Sexual Healing, Let's Get It On, like all the big tracks and that, and and I was like, let me check it out. It was like 50p each, isn't it? So just like, go for it, man. Just got a load of CDs. There was a bit of, I think there's a bit of Donny Hathaway there as well. And here's another one. Here's another
you're
one.
kind of
inspired.
So like, yeah. So it's it's just always, that's it. And then the Usher and the Jaheems and that kind of got left. I never looked back. So yeah, it's kind of went from Arista and LaFace to sort of like Stax Records at Motown and all of that kind of like Tamla and that.
Okay.
Yeah, man. For me, it's just got to be soul.
And you're old school now. So who are the new guys you feeling in right now then? Apart from yourself.
Quite Raheem DeVaughn. I think he's good.
Yeah.
Now you put him on the spot. Man. I like James Fauntleroy, Cocaine 80s. Quite like Skizzy Mars. Quite like I like Travis and all of that. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a few.
Would you say
and I
you're
think
more
Joey
inclined-
Badass is good
Would
as
you
well.
say you're more inclined to like the neo soul type soul singers more than the smooth soul R&B?
In what regards? Like, say, giving me an example for like artists.
If you think about Raheem DeVaughn, even though you've left the Jaheems and the Ushers,
yeah,
Raheem DeVaughn is kind of classed now under neo soul.
yeah.
But are you more inclined to listening to Music Soul Child and Bilal and those type of singers?
See, I do like Bilal.
Yeah.
Like, I like Bilal. I like Music Soul Child. Like, I
Yeah.
love the song Love. Like,
Yeah,
that's a tune.
yeah. So it's more that kind of soothing sort of R&B soul level. Or it's just
I
anything
like
that
it.
touches.
Yeah. To be honest, like,
Yeah.
I like R&B. I like soul. I like funk. I like blues. Like, I like BB King as well.
Mhm.
And there's a new group called Tame Impala, and they're kind of they're pretty good. But they're like old 60s, 70s funk with a bit of like Supertramp and like Pink Floydy kind of mixture. It's like a bit of a, but it's good, man. It's good.
Okay.
It's good. It's got a groove. It's got good.
And basically, guys, this part of the show is called You Decide. So basically, there's some names in that hat, in that bucket kind of things. You take a shot first.
Yeah.
And then you pick, Ricky, you pick a name. You take a shot, you pick a name.
First. Right,
and you don't decide, who's better, isn't it?
Is it in this one?
Well, you having the champs or the brandy?
Yes, in there, yeah. So basically, this is, because we've got white chocolate on the show, we're going to give off.
Sorry.
Do you want to hear it? Can I tell you a really, really funny story about that?
Yeah.
As is a joke, because everywhere I went to, like, can I say this? Because I just sounds politically incorrect, but it's just every single place that I went to, they were like, or I'll be walking down the street and I'll be singing along, and people will turn around and look at me, and then I just go, and they look past me.
Yeah.
And the people that actually have the balls or whatever to come up to me and say to me, you know what, to be honest, like, I didn't think that was you. And I was like, right. And they were like, I thought you was some like old blues black guy, like, and they were like straight up, like, and I was like, oh, cool, like that to me. Sorry, that's a big compliment to me, because all the biggest artists I've ever liked have been all the black soul artists and the blues soul artists and that. Like Etta James, she's one of my favourites, man. She's been around. Like, I always said to my friend Ajay, I was like, I'm gonna get to sing with Etta James one day, but then she died, literally very recently. Like,
yeah, she did. Yeah,
and
she did.
and it wasn't long that things were starting to
Yeah,
kind of like
yeah,
slowly
yeah.
come for me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm getting there, close, and then that happened.
So what's
But
that? You're
like,
not feeling
yeah,
like the
man.
white people, like Elvis or none of that?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm
Is it?
sorry. No.
Bob Dylan,
no.
none of that?
No, it's not. It's not like I don't like any white singers. It's like, I mean, Bobby Caldwell. Bobby Caldwell is excellent. The original song of Roy Ayers covered it. Did a remix of it afterwards. It's What You Won't Do for Love.
Yeah.
Bobby Caldwell. He's the originator of that song, the writer and stuff like that, and he does a lot of the music. Love Michael McDonald, but who doesn't? Come on, man. Like, you got
I'm more of a
another
Michael Bublé guy.
Really? I'm not.
Really?
Are you really?
You?
Michael Bublé guy, man.
No.
But that kind of thing is like, I want a song and a sigh. It's too easy. It's just singing. It's talking.
No, I just like a
To
song.
me, that's like
Bublé.
talking.
Well,
You know what I mean?
Bublé?
Like, I'm not saying Bublé. Sorry, I don't want to upset any Bublé fans, because I'm not putting him down. That's croon. That's the kind of crooning thing. But I've always like,
He's
for me, crooners, Nat King Cole, they're the real crooners.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
But their voice just reminds me of like Christmas time.
Yeah.
It just gives me that nice Christmas
But I love
time
Nat
kind
King
of-
Cole as well, man. So Autumn Leaves, check a song out Autumn Leaves. But then
Oh,
again,
yeah.
it probably still reminds you of Christmas. Play it at Christmas then. Play it at
Alright,
Christmas.
alright,
Play it at
cool.
Christmas.
But yeah, you decide. So yeah, you take a shot,
Sorry, man.
and then you
Yeah.
take a shot, and then you lot decide who's better, isn't it? this is white privilege time, so we're gonna choose which white people, black people like the most. So,
Do you know what? If you knew me better, you would not have had that segment on the show.
Oh wow!
Because one, there's a little South American there. Anyway,
You're South American?
Yeah, a little.
So why?
And also, it's like, I don't agree with any of that. I really hate labelling.
I appreciate that.
I can't stand it.
Well,
So I just want people to know
pick
my
one
views
name
in
in
it. But yeah.
Here it is.
I know it exists,
yeah.
but
100%.
I don't like it. Sorry.
So who you got there, man?
Well, put it this way. Look, I can say this now. I'm on a show, right? And I've got a political stand where I can actually say something and make a point.
Express yourself.
I was 9 years on the streets. I didn't get fuck all help, and all I was seeing was other people from. Sorry, I do apologize, but I'm speaking on a passionate subject that you brought up. But yeah, I went 8-9 years on the streets. Didn't see anybody giving me any money or any grants or anything, money for fridges. You get a lot of people come and they get given grants and this, that, and the other. But we can't speak against that because you're this and you're that. If you say anything, but I can because I was actually in that position and I did not get no white privilege. 9 years on the streets, I didn't get offered no flats, no deposits, no help, nothing. So where was my privilege? Did you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
So that saying is BS. Like in certain certain sectors.
Yeah.
Like certainly, if you're going to go like to Oxford Street, but this is where we live in a class system, and this is what I want everybody to understand as well. We now live in a class system. We don't live in a racial system. Yes, there are certain politics where certain parts of that will lose like certain parts of value and stuff. Well, not value. Just the stupid people that are on the other side of it. But say you're in Oxford Street or Kensington and you've got some like, obviously like certain parts, I understand that.
Yeah.
But it's not always apparent in
No,
every
I know.
situation. And like I said, I can say that
Yeah, of course.
because
of
I've
course.
been there.
But of course.
And I won't get given no keys. I've done this myself and got myself off the street.
And that's why there's
with my
appreciation
partner.
today. That's why there's champagne in it.
Yeah. With the help of my partner, and Alicia. That's the one that I got.
Wifey.
Thanks for, man. Yeah, man. Wifey.
So you decide. So what name have you got?
I got. Oh God.
Who you
Oh
got?
man.
Who you got?
Yeah, I said this.
So what we doing?
So
When we
it's-
take out the name?
No, it's you decide. So you got name. You look decide who's better, isn't it?
All right,
or
who
who we
have you
appreciate
got?
more.
All right then. Oh, what between the two of us?
Yeah.
We can't tell them.
No, you can tell us. You can tell us.
I went-
What we got?
oh,
No, you
God.
tell us, innit? Who you
I
got?
think my one's better.
Who you got?
Yeah, I
Ed
think a bit.
Sheeran.
Who you got?
Prince Harry.
You prefer Prince Ed Sheeran over Prince Harry?
I don't know. It's a hard one.
That's what I'm
I'd
saying.
say they're a bit of a toss-up, really.
That's what I'm saying. You decided it.
Because
I don't know.
I might be meeting Ed soon, so I don't want to say that. But I don't think he's his boy next door as he seems.
Yeah,
And my boy EXO is his friends with him as well. So it's like,
I mean,
So who choosing
I
them?
don't know.
Prince Harry, Ed Sheeran, man.
yeah.
I don't.
What you can't
You have to decide.
can't
No,
you go Libra and put them on the scales?
no
and just
man.
be
You have
like,
to choose, man. Which one, man?
unbalanced.
All right. What's the pros
about-
of Prince Harry?
What, Ed Harry or Prince Sharon?
What's the pros and cons?
Right. You're putting me on the spot.
See, change.
No, you should decide. Just pick one and then
Can
put
we
them
chuck
in.
him back in the box?
No, you have to decide,
Put
innit?
him
All right. Who do you think?
This is a bit like room 101.
Toss
Just
up.
put him in the bin. Right. Did you call him a toss up?
No, you never toss up. I said toss up.
I know you did. I know. I'm sorry.
Prince Harry or Ed Sheeran, man? One's
Oh,
gonna go.
Man. All right. Still pick Ed.
Ed, yeah.
I still pick Ed. Sheeran.
Ed the Prince, yeah.
If it depends on what if we're just talking
No,
about
it's
different
just
factors,
no, it's
we're
just
saying
individual.
Ed.
Just
I would say
individual.
Ed then.
Individual.
I'll just go with Ed Sheeran.
He's just very privileged, isn't he? So he's just got everything. But then he's very privileged as well because he said because people say, oh, he come from the circuit and that, but he was best friends with Courtney Cox and or something like he was close with Elton John. Was known him since he was young, and he just has a lot of celebrity. There were a lot of celebrity
help.
names being mentioned when he was younger, and they were like, oh, he's done the circuit.
But then look at where he's coming from.
Yeah, but
This
he's
is-
for
I just want to know who you
family,
lot got in there.
But
I might as well be.
I say Ed. I'm
But he
sticking
might
with
as well be,
yeah?
though.
Yeah.
You
The
say.
amount of like every song everywhere is him. Every
So you got-
album lately.
So you got Ed over Prince, then, yeah.
So if you could cut that off, it'd be easier. Just be like, yeah, Prince.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
But it's
I'm gonna
not.
choose. I'm gonna do that. Prince.
You're saying Prince.
Prince.
He's just breaking all the rules.
Basically, we've got Prince Harry over Ed then.
No, Prince.
Oh,
I mean,
no, he
the
was
singer.
Prince.
I know, but he's not
The
in
singer.
He's not in the
This is what I'm
equation.
He
saying.
is
He's
now. I
breaking
folded
all
it in
the-
half.
He's
So it
breaking-
says, look,
See-
guys, you see it says.
And that's a
Prince.
cool one.
This is what happens when you start getting involved with Drunken James drinking. You start breaking the rules and wanting to. Yeah, you see?
I put that aside then, take another sip, and then choose two different names.
Okay.
You decide.
You've
Tipsy
got
Talk,
water.
Wavy Wednesday, Champagne, a conversation,
I'm baiting her out.
back before bed.
Got water there.
Good.
Really? Really? Take your.
What name you got next?
Ooh.
Oh, you got a good one.
Guys, say the
I
name you
have
got.
got a good
Who
one.
you got?
Oh no,
I've
he's
got Tommy from Power.
no. This guy's the winner.
Who you got?
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's done
Who?
some amazing
Ronaldo?
things. Yeah, Ronaldo's done amazing things. Do you know what he's done for charity? He paid for some little girl, little boy, to have some.
I ain't gonna lie to you,
yeah,
Black
brilliant.
people, we love Tommy from Power, you know. I ain't
I
gonna
was
lie
just
to
gonna
you.
say.
Black people, we love Tommy from
Tommy
Power.
from Power. Do you not watch Power? Are you not
No,
Power?
I
You
don't
know
watch
what
it.
Power?
I don't watch it.
Dude, just
I don't have time for TV. I don't watch television.
I understand that, but I was gonna draft you into our community now.
You
But
need
now you
to,
don't like
yeah.
Power. Who's gonna draft you for me? You know.
You know what? People keep telling me I'm gonna have to watch.
New
some of
season
it. No,
starting
no.
end of this month, so you need
I have to watch it from
catch
the
up.
beginning.
Yeah, so you'll catch
But
up.
if it was
Well,
anything like me and my partner, we was just like, see Breaking Bad, everyone was like, oh, this is great, it's great.
Yeah.
Never watched. We're waiting for the whole thing to come out.
Oh wow.
we binged watched the whole thing like on Netflix. Just you know,
Oh,
it
okay.
follows
Well,
on,
Power's
doesn't
on Netflix, so you can get up to season 3.
I ain't gonna lie to you, because he doesn't know who Tommy is. I think Ronaldo wins in.
But for the main reason for what he's done, like there was that they had like some really bad tumor or something. They were
Okay.
dying, and he
Okay.
went and paid like some £1 million
The hospital
for
bills
them
and
to-
everything.
Millions.
He's a good guy. I do like him because he's
So-
obviously
You've got Ronaldo,
an
yeah?
ex-Man
He's gotta
United
be.
player.
Okay, yeah, Ronaldo
Purely
is.
because
Come
of what
on.
he's
Yeah,
done
yeah,
for
yeah,
the
yeah,
good,
of course.
for the goodness. I
And the
believe
fact that
in
he's
that.
an ex-Man United player.
I ain't got Ronaldo.
No, that might be after. Tommy.
I take another sip.
Tottenham.
Yo, you know Arsenal fans,
innit?
you know.
Yeah, but we're in Tottenham.
I'm not saying no. I'm just
But yeah, take another sip and then choose 2 other names. Tipsy Talk, Wavy Wednesday, Champagne, a conversation, Ricky John Chans.
If you want
Yeah.
to be tipsy, you're gonna have to
Okay.
get Ray and nephew.
take one. Let's
Take
see.
She's like, you're trouble. She's like, just take one.
Who
now.
you got?
Oh.
Who you
Oh,
got? You
God.
go first this time.
You know, he's talking about white privilege earlier. This is really going to come up with it.
Who you got?
Eminem.
And I've got White Yardie.
Oh, him. I
Yeah,
like
White Yardie all the way. Yeah,
White
yeah.
Yardie.
Yeah, White Yardie over
White
Eminem.
Yardie's a G. He's so funny. man.
How come you put White Yardie over them?
100%.
It's not about achievements, is it?
No, I don't understand that,
No,
but
just
He's done a lot. He's talented. Don't get me wrong. Very, 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 very talented. But I liked the old Slim Shady. You know,
Okay,
like
yeah, the old
the
Slim
original
Shady, yeah,
Marshall
yeah, yeah.
Mathers and the one before that.
yeah, I
But I
understand.
think the Eminem show from then on just
Downhill.
went downhill.
just not for me.
Okay.
Not my
Yeah,
style of
you're not
hip-hop.
your flavour. Yeah.
I like my boom bap and like you know
Okay.
like, I like my common and like the old you know
Okay.
Caleb Kweli and you know the,
Yeah.
So what? Take another sip and then choose 2 others.
2 more.
Just, jeez.
I'm sounding like animals from the Muppets.
You're really trying to bait me out, aren't you?
Now leave it.
Wow, it's like that.
Did you lot see the camera then? I
Well, Ricky, what have you got there,
I
man?
thought you was cool. I thought we were cool, but it's okay.
Well, what have you got there?
You did say you
We
had
ain't
a little
done
one with us.
Oh, is it, yeah?
All right, I love a little sip. Right, you take one,
Ta-da. Thank you.
and then I'll take another one. We got to take. You take
Oh, we
that
got to take
last
2
one.
each?
Yeah, we got to
Oh,
take
might
2.
as well do it.
Okay, wait, we're one at a time though, but which one have you got though?
Paddy Power.
I've got Max Branning.
Max
Okay.
Who's Max
Branning.
Branning?
We send this, Max.
I don't watch his
You don't know
numbers.
Max? Oh.
I don't watch
Oh, you don't know
What
Max.
one do we choose?
Who's
One
Max
at a time.
Branning?
You
Who
pick
have you
one at
got?
a time.
Who you
David
got?
Beckham.
Oh, Max Branning. I don't even know.
David Beckham. No, David Beckham. I don't know who Max Branning is.
You don't know Max.
I don't watch it. I don't watch it.
Alright, Beckham
All right,
is that
what's the
one.
next
Christian
one?
Ronaldo.
You're mixing-
What's the last one?
Robert Downey Jr.
Okay, Iron Man.
and who you?
John B.
Ooh, as in John B. the singer.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Who you got there? Iron Man or John B?
Mm.
One will
John B
soothe
is
you,
Iron Man.
Huh?
I'm joking.
One will soothe you and one will rescue you.
I can do both.
Oh, sorry. Hey.
So you choosing then?
I don't know on that one. John B, Crooner, Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man. I'm
Would you
going
rather
with
do?
Robert
Listen
Downey
to
Jr.
music
just
or watch
simply
a
because of
movie?
Avengers and Iron Man.
Okay.
I'm going, yeah.
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 It's because I gave her the brandy. She's like,
Oh,
movie star over the singer.
So let's talk about it, man. What got X Factor, man?
Oh, man.
Was it a day or what?
You know what? I had a couple of videos from a couple of shows and stuff that I've done on the circuit, and they'd like The Voice and X Factor had scouted me. I had.
Oh, they came to you?
Yeah, like
Oh, okay.
7 years on the road, and I was just like, no, I'm not doing reality TV. I'm not doing it.
Why is that though?
I just didn't want to do it.
Okay.
I just didn't want to be known as that guy from X Factor, like another one of them guys from X Factor, like the jukebox that just gets pumped out and forgotten about, and
Yeah.
you know, like I've got a lot more going on than that. Like, kind of show you as quite a one-dimensional character on that show. You don't really get to show who you really are. And even like a lot of the natural reactions you have, like really, really amazing natural reactions as you would, and then they're like, oh, can you just do that again, please?
Oh, wow.
So it's
like,
scripted.
but we just had a really, really, really massive, like natural family reaction, all of us together in the Arches. Yeah, but can you just do it again, please? So it becomes a bit like
Scripted.
stagnant. And
Yeah.
after a while, because you want to go with the flow, but it's just all very busy and. But
So-
yeah, no, I'm grateful for the experience.
Wait, quick question. Did
appreciate
you wait?
it,
Did you
but
wait in line like everyone else did, like that 5-hour line?
No.
Oh, you was VIP. Just
Straight into
you
it.
really are black in it. You stuck in.
Straight into it, obvious, isn't it? So it's like,
Sorry.
but when, like, yeah, I didn't want to do it. I had a lot of videos out there and stuff where I'd done performances and things, and people said, oh, we found your video, we're ITV, we're doing X Factor, The Voice did it as well. And I just said no for a long time. And then Carl Falk, my friend, who was my manager for a time as well, said, look, they've called me, will you do it? Now my first answer was no. Then he called me about 2 weeks later and said to me, we've had a call from Sony now. So it's not just the TV side. They were like, Sony are interested. They said, can you please come on the show? The music side want you on there. So he said, look, you'd be pretty silly to just look. He goes, what have you got to lose?
Exactly.
So I thought, and then I ended up in California. So
Well, they flew you out.
yeah.
First class?
Yeah.
So who-
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that's another story. Go check your Hello magazine.
No, I was asking, isn't it?
Go check your Hello magazine. Go check your Hello magazine.
Is it?
It's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
So who was your
Um,
judge that you was with? How you got?
You're gonna have some of this. It's
Yeah. I'm gonna have some. Don't worry about that. Cool.
Pass the
Listen,
shit
your
up,
time, though, man. I'm celebrating you, man.
Oh, I appreciate
So
it.
who was
I'm
your
just being
judge
thoughtful.
while you went to California?
Oh, do you know what? That was really bad. I was almost going to say, what's her name? Ida Field Williams.
I don't even know who that is. I don't even know who that is.
I was like, someone help.
Robbie Williams' wife.
See, but how could she be a judge, though?
Yeah. What
Right.
music experience?
Whatever I answer here, I'm just going to look bad, aren't I?
No, I'm curious. That's what
Yeah, because I'm.
I'm not being horrible to anyone.
No, that's
I'm
not like
joking.
Sharon as well. Like Sharon, she's not a
Yeah.
singer, but because she's Ozzy Osbourne's husband.
Yeah, but she's
Wife.
been.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what? The way that I tried to think about it was like, look, she's been with Robbie for some years now.
Mm.
Oh, have you got one?
No, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me, man.
No, give it to him. Give him
Yeah.
a bottle.
Getting out.
Try
I
him.
want to hear the story, man.
She's been Robbie Williams' wife, and he's been on God knows how many tours and shows and whatever.
Is she like his manager or?
Well, no, but she's been there through.
Yeah, so she knows.
So
the
she knows the
inside-
game,
okay.
and the
Okay.
ins
but
and
she
outs.
can't say that, you need to hit this
But
pitch
I
and
wouldn't.
all that
But I
nonsense.
wouldn't say that she's judge material to judge.
Yeah.
music
That's what I'm
and
saying.
singers
Yeah.
in
It's
that
like
position.
Jedward judging a dance
Because
contest.
to be quite honest, yeah, well,
It's true, though,
but
isn't
to
it?
be quite honest, I don't feel the competition was fair when I was at the houses. I don't think that she made the right decision.
Okay.
A lot of people thought that I had an attitude, but it's the fact that, like, put yourself in that position. You're given the golden buzzer. Everything else goes like they really fill your head with like, this is your time, blah blah blah. I have my family on stage with me, my children.
Yeah.
Just a bit wrong, really. Quite cruel. Oh, this is your time. You're a great guy, great success. Like, you're going to be successful. Great voice, great talent. No, home next week. Back to normality. And there's
Just
really
like that.
nothing there afterwards. Like, there's nothing afterwards.
Is
Like,
it?
Ah.
Quick
it's not
question.
like you get a little phone call when you get home. When you get back, I got back from LA, and they were like, "Hi, Ricky, it's Siobhan here," and I was like, "Hi, Siobhan," and I was like, "I'm got this tone because I already know what she's like. She's a psychology like doctor, so you can't have a normal conversation with them without them trying to get into your head, which is quite irritating. But I got there and answered the phone. She says, "Hi, it's Ricky. Hi, Ricky, it's Siobhan." I was like, "Yeah," and she was like, "Just sit." I was like, "Don't worry, you can tick me off your little list. I'm fine, thank you. Like, you're not going to be liable for anything." She went, "Okay, thank you." And put the phone down.
Wow.
I knew what that call was. I knew what that was about. So they just want to make
Wow.
sure that you can. They've got on record that they can say, "Oh no, he told us he's alright.
Yeah,
Oh, he
yeah,
killed
yeah,
himself.
He
killed himself."
Jeremy Kyle's scenario.
Yeah.
Yes, they can cover themselves.
Yeah. So like, "Oh, well, we
Wow.
called him. He said he was fine."
Wow.
And then like, "Oh, it's so sad." Like, you know what I mean? Because there have been cases where people have killed themselves.
Hmm.
Because I'll be honest, I was depressed for like 5 months.
Well, after that.
Yeah.
But why?
Well,
though?
when you're right, think about it.
When you've got to
Your
that
dream
level.
is to make music
Mm.
and to get your music heard and get it out there. My songs were heard, but a lot of the ones I showed you earlier
Yeah,
were outside. I showed them to like Sony ATV and stuff, and their mouth just dropped, and they were like, "You better not play them," because they're obviously worried that it's going to get too much attention and too much traction.
Mm.
So the last thing they want is like, say you're Nike, and you've got Adidas coming with a great idea to show your audience and your consumers and your customers. But they don't want you to buy Adidas. They want you to buy their Nike still. So the last thing that they want is for you to... Do you get what I'm saying?
I understand that.
Their brand of music that they've already got out there, they don't want anything. So unless you're the winner or the person that they have in the runnings for pickings, which doesn't seem to happen for a lot of them
Damn.
anymore.
Quick question: if you could go back, would you change anything?
Yeah, I wouldn't have said such a dumb thing of, I could have done a million times better. But I'm
Oh,
quite
on the
critical.
Well, it was honest.
video. Okay,
yeah, I'm quite a
okay.
critical person,
Yeah.
and I wanted to sing Donny Hathaway, which is more. It shows more range, more like displays more softer notes and
Yeah.
different parts of my tones and voices and the voice and stuff. But they were like, "No, we're Sony. We know what we're talking about. Like, just take our word for it." Then when I finished my performance, everyone that was on the team that we were building the track together was like really, really pleased. Like, even Ida smiles. I'm just
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Adam was like, "You've got so much experience to bring to the stage. Like, you've got like really good presence and stuff." And then Leona Lewis and that as well said the same. She was like, "I really, really want to hear you on your own with just the piano." She went like your own songs as well. And but yeah, I kind of undid all that and said, "Oh, I could have done better than that. I didn't like that." Cause
No, it's fine.
But I don't think that
appreciate
would have
honesty.
gone
But
against.
no, a lot of people are saying that, like, because she says, "Oh, I need you to be confident to put you through. I need you to
Yeah, I
have this."
understand that.
But at the same time, I feel let down by the show because I think like, if you know somebody has quite a little low self-esteem or low confidence, and you're helping them build it, don't
That's what the coach is
Build
there
them
for.
up.
The
Yeah.
coach is there for that, though.
Yeah.
don't
exactly.
build them up to say to them, "Oh, well, look, see, like,
Yeah.
there's other singers here that aren't as good as you, and they can't sing like you, but they're really confident." So they'll
That
do
is
a
such a lame
crap
reason.
like performance, but then because they're like, yes, they're like, "Oh, people love the energy. Oh, they're like, bless him, he tried, but look, they really believed in themselves." And then people are like, "Yeah."
Yeah, that's like
So
a
they don't want to
contradiction
back
what they said.
people that
Yeah.
are. They'd rather back someone that's cocky for no reason, rather than someone that's got a bit of talent but isn't that keen on themselves. But I
But
don't.
that's something that they could build up.
Yeah, that's what it-
That's
Honestly.
what you would think.
Yeah, you
As
would
a
think,
professional
yeah.
show, you would think
That-
so.
that should
Like,
be
as
something they build
professionals,
up, yeah.
you think that would be like the criteria of the next part. Like, right, you can see this guy doesn't have
Yeah.
much confidence. Right,
But he's amazing.
let's
and
build
we
on
can
him on
support
this.
that,
Let's support
Yeah.
that and let's help that. Not give him the golden buzzer, take him through to LA and then send him home the next week without a word.
Would you go back?
No.
What about the voice? Because I think the voice
The
is better
voice-
because they don't judge. You can't see who's singing. But-
They say that though, don't they? They say that a lot about on TV, but there's a lot of things on TV that you
Oh
don't
yeah,
see.
true.
Like,
yeah,
But
yeah.
would you go on the
it
Voice?
all is very Truman Show. Like, it's not how you think.
True.
Like, when you
true.
watch a TV show and stuff, it's not, it doesn't go down how you think. Like, it's kind of a bit Wizard of Oz.
And just lastly, do you think you was better than the winners or the finalists that got?
I don't want to. I never ever want to put myself in that position to say that I'm better than anybody, because I don't believe in that. I believe we're all different individuals, and I believe we all have different talents and different aspects of things that we can bring.
True.
But yeah, I think I'm as good as.
Okay.
I just didn't get to show that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool.
Because you got some big news coming up as well, anyway.
I have indeed.
Yes.
I'm
Let's get this exclusive. Here we go.
I am playing.
But you sure don't take a sip or nothing before you give it exclusive?
Wait, do we need a drum roll? You sure?
It's cool.
You sure you don't need to do sound effects and stuff? Sure.
Let 808 out. I just got one of them for my birthday, because it was my birthday the other day.
Oh, yeah, drink up, man.
Thanks,
Wait,
man.
hold on, when was it?
Yeah, it was my birthday, 3rd of August.
Hey, Leo's! Look at him, look at his
man.
face.
I'm Capricorn, man. We start the
No.
year.
I'm Capricorn rising. I'm Leo
He
with
doesn't
Capricorn
know.
rising.
I'm so tipsy, I'm confused.
Yeah.
I'm not that smart. I'm not that smart. So
Yeah, but
blank.
yeah, I've got right. I'll go in order of. I don't know.
Yeah, go in order.
Take your time, man.
I
Take
don't know
your
whether
time.
to say the biggest or the last. Do you know what? They're all pretty big to me, really,
There you
because
go.
like, I'm into my soul music. September I have a festival. I think they've sold 4,000 tickets so far. So that's a pretty big one. In Beckenham.
Okay.
And it's Soul Town Live, if you guys could check it out. But they've got Jocelyn Brown, Odyssey, Joy Sims, Evelyn Champagne King,
What?
Aswad. They got like quite a few people and stuff, but a lot of old soul people, like the real.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
and I
yeah,
love.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, but for me
Oh
that's.
my gosh.
And the Temptations are going to be there.
What?
Is it?
Sorry.
Jesus.
Okay. Look at him. Come closer. Come closer to the
So-
back. Come closer to the back. Yeah.
What?
I got the sweetest song, baby, than the birds of May. Yeah, them ones. If you don't know who they are, sorry. Yeah. I got sunshine.
Here we go.
On a cloudy day.
Hey.
Ooh, yeah. I got the sweetest song, baby, than the birds of May. Oh, tonight I guess you'd say what can make me feel this way.
Go, what?
My girl.
My girl.
Talking about my girl. My girl.
The Temptations, yeah.
That was good.
Yo,
Yeah, man.
before I say something, yeah.
So you know, Stand
I
By
know,
Me?
no, a lot of people say legends,
Yeah.
but they are legends,
they are.
legends.
Yeah.
I've watched
Samples,
their biography.
stage presence, all
Everything.
like
Yeah.
everything.
So
Everything.
I'm gonna get to sing with them, the creators of
That
Stand
is
By Me.
amazing.
Yeah, man, it's wicked, man. It's
That is
wicked.
amazing.
And then I've got a 30-minute set at the O2,
Okay,
my own 30-minute set.
okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
in December, 7th of December, and this month I'm planning a trip to New York.
Okay. First
and,
class?
I don't know.
So,
Are you paying? I don't know how much it is.
Who, me?
It's like 20 grand for like business class or something.
Is it?
Yeah.
Problems.
Yeah. It's not a few grand. It's just a lot of money.
Hey.
Yeah. It's like mortgage, like deposit and all that. Yeah.
After you want big bet.
Before I did anything like that, stupid like that, I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. So I just want to know innit?
Yeah.
So what? New York, yeah.
I'll go in the cabin or something. No, I'm joking. But so I'm going to New York. I'll go to Kennedy Airport, and I'm meeting a guy called Prayer. He's a very, very talented artist, and he's just been signed by Busta Rhymes, and he's got a track. He's just released it with DJ Khaled. Yeah, DJ Khaled. They just released a track, and they want me on like 5 tracks. So
Ooh.
I'm looking forward to that.
You know it's hard, yeah. 'Cause they're not asking you
So-
to email them. They want you to go out there as well.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm going out there. So
That's
yeah,
good.
man.
So you're saying
But I've been
done with
speaking to
England?
them for the last week, and to be honest, like I don't feel very much appreciated here because my music's
I was
very
gonna
like.
say. I was gonna say.
I'm not
yeah.
I'm not a grime head. I'm not a.
drill.
Yeah.
I don't do. I've never really. I don't like the cheesy EDM European music either,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of that here. I like the core roots of
Yeah.
music, and to me that's all like places like Tennessee and America and Alabama and
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Go
all
there
the
and
dirty
feel it and-
dirty
yeah.
South.
I'll be
Yeah.
honest with you. So the lane I got you in, I might be wrong. I got
Yeah.
you in that Robin Thicke lane.
No.
Nah.
Wrong?
Nah.
Okay.
Please don't.
No, he's not robbing Fink
Please don't.
lane. I
Okay.
think he can do some serious damage in that old school kind of smooth
Miguel?
soul. Not Miguel either. I wouldn't put you in Miguel. With Miguel, I would.
So basically, we're not gonna hear no Gunley remix then or nothing like that.
Because
Then.
people
God.
automatically like.
What's
that?
You watch on the Gunlean remix?
that?
There's already a Gunlean remix.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but the soul version, isn't it?
Oh Lord,
Oh no, believe me, I'll smash it.
Russ, if you're out
Yeah.
there,
Afrobeats.
Yeah,
There
no,
you
I
go.
can spit as well.
What about
I can
Afrobeats?
spit as well.
Would you do the Afrobeat song?
Yeah, I make them.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you got a little dance as well, like a
I've
Ricky
got
dance.
Don Jazzy following me. He's one of the biggest Afrobeat artists.
Okay, be humble. Jeez.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You know, yeah, man. Yeah, it's like Don Jazzy. He's like Nigerian's Jay-Z.
okay,
But,
okay.
yeah, man. Yeah. So, like,
It's really good.
and I got one of Party Next Door's producers following me as well. Party Next Door's following 10 people, and he's one of them. And he's following me, and he's only following like 500. Like out of all the people. And
So-
so I thought that's kind of cool.
Instagram,
Yeah.
53,000 followers, man.
Yeah, it's going.
It's good.
alright.
It's a good look.
But
Yeah, man.
I just
You didn't
wanna
buy them
put
as
the
well.
work out
They seem
there.
authentic.
No. I can't buy them. I don't want to buy them. I don't see the point. Is lie to yourself.
No, but you know, a lot of people do that though.
Yeah,
That's why,
yeah,
isn't it?
I know. I had one of my accounts got up to quite a lot, but someone hacked it.
Is it?
That was
Yeah.
kind of annoying. Yeah, I had another one go up to like 25k, and then just
Someone just
someone hacked it for some gaming thing. And now the gaming thing got blocked because I reported it, but now I don't get my account back.
No, you have to start again, don't you? Yeah.
So what? For all the
kind of
trials
annoying.
and tribulations, what relaxes you then, man? What keeps you sane? Oh yeah, we know. Yeah. Shout out to Jamaica's Independence Day. Bob Marley, basically.
When I actually get a minute to have time with my partner,
Mm.
she's probably the most calming influence when I get that chance.
Yeah.
But for me, again, it's music. It's like, or when I get to just sit with my kids are in a quiet mood and they don't want to like climb over daddy's head and just box me. If they'll just sit there, I love to just sit there with them and just relax and just all of us just chill. That's nice. But
You know about marriage?
we've been together for a long time, but I believe, right, it's kind of like a government thing, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not really about
It's-
God or any of the relationship anymore. It's about who's got the best dress, who's got
Yeah.
the best expensive this, who had the best caterer, who had this, who had that.
I mean,
And then by the time you've done all of that, spent all of that money, you could have put 15 grand down on a deposit for your house and had a
you
mortgage.
could have. It depends
Like-
on the motive, though, as well.
No, it's like in the time, yeah, of course, I'd like to give her, but I want to give her the perfect day. I don't want to do a registry offer. Not saying that,
Yeah,
that's not nice and like,
Yeah.
and I'm putting anyone down because that just sounds really horrible. But I just want to give her that fairy tale wedding, and I can't do that right now.
Yeah.
And I don't
Because we've got
intend-
first
I
class
don't
flats in
in-
USA.
I don't intend on getting married again to anyone else.
Yeah. So
Like,
you want to do
okay.
it right the
So
one
I
time.
want to do it one
Yeah.
time, and I
Yeah.
want to do it right,
Yeah.
and I don't want to do it.
That's fair. No, that's
Yeah,
right.
I
That's
want her to
right.
have what we have.
Because you want to do it for the right reasons rather
Yeah.
than the whole social media
Yeah, because
presence
it's-
that it is.
yeah.
Because that's what it is. It's
seems
just
to be
who's
just
got the littest bridesmaids, who did the best dance, who's called in it. Yeah, I get you.
When really it's meant to be about two
Yeah.
people that met, like,
Coming together.
and come together, and like,
Yeah.
you know, just
I hear that.
kindred spirits and all that.
We're gonna quick break. Shout out socials. Where can
Yeah.
people find you at? Social media.
Ricky official page of Ricky John, but if you just type in Ricky John, RICKYJOHN, it will come up. You won't have to type in the whole long official page. But please check it out because there's check out the vibes reel on there. There's a lot of music on there, a lot of trap soul, R&B. Yeah, like don't pay too much attention to the X Factor because there's a lot more dimensions to me as an artist. Like, can I drop a little like 8 bars or something?
Yeah, no,
I
afterwards,
can
after
rap
the break,
as
after the break,
well,
after the break,
yeah?
after the break,
Oh my
after the
God.
break.
Not singing. Yeah.
And Shan, shout out your socials. Where can we find you at, man?
At Mentor by Shans on Instagram. Best place to hit me up.
Jeez, Tipsy Talk, Wavy Wednesday, champagne and conversation, banter before bed. Don't forget, look out for all TGM Radio and all social media platforms. And yeah, jeez.
This is TGM Radio UK. Simply good music.
Genie, Africa get down. Done the genie, tell me now where we're.
Right now, your Tipsy Talk, Wavy Wednesdays, champagne and conversation, banter before bed. With my co-host Shans, and jeez, Ricky's here as well. Yeah,
Ricky.
Ricky. How you doing, guys?
So what? Again, Ricky. Again, we've seen the positives.
See
again,
how you done that? Look, you just surprised us. Didn't say like we're back on air.
Whoa. Because he said he does like scripted stuff.
I feel like a deer in headlights. And, anyway.
So again, as you know, in the community, there's a lot of mental illnesses going on, and what you've been through is, I wouldn't say traumatizing, but it's enough to take you over the edge, isn't it?
Yeah, it can be. Like, there's a lot of there's a lot of past I don't talk about, but
yeah. So no, what's your advice to people that's going through the same thing or similar things, or a little bit less than what you've gone through, isn't it? What would your advice be?
What? The thing is, when you're going through things like that at the time, it doesn't matter how much sense you hear, you don't want to hear it. But for them people that are going through them things, just try not to listen too much to what other people tell you. Listen to the right ones, but you do eventually know your own voice and find yourself. And like, sometimes you just have to, you just got to keep going. You got to keep going. You got to stay strong, and just not give up. If you have a goal, find it, target it, and just keep going. And it doesn't matter. You're gonna think about a hurdle race. Like, you could run for 1,000,000 hurdles. You're gonna hit a few before you clear every single one. It's the truth, isn't it? Like, say you're a beginner, you're not a hurdle runner. Like, I'm not talking about an athletic there's been an Olympic that's been training for years and they know it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about if you're training, you're gonna hit, like, say you've got to run 1,000,000 hurdles, you're gonna hit thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands before you clear them hurdles, and you manage to get them over in a clear way. So I think life's just a similar thing. Just keep heading for that goal, even if sometimes it seems so far away. Every single day and every single minute that you're doing something towards that goal. If you look back now, you think, oh, like, you can remember like 2 years ago, like it was yesterday, yeah? Imagine if you'd have said to yourself, like I said to myself at 25, oh, I'm getting too old, I can't do this, I can't do that. But if I'd have started them things then, the amount I would have had done now is just unbelievable. It's just about.
But you know, there's a saying, nothing before the time. So sometimes you have to go through things, and you have to go through that period of not doing nothing in order to get to where you're meant to be. Because you could have done it then, and then it might not
have been short-lived.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Or I
So-
might not have been ready.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? I might have got all that money like earlier on, and, then just, and I might not have my little baby star now.
There you
and
go,
I might not
there
have,
you go.
I might have just been. I don't know. I might have been sectioned or something.
Yeah.
Because I went and just mad on money and just did things
This is
that
the
I
thing.
shouldn't have done.
Do you feel the type
So,
of way where some of
yeah.
your friends, they won't share your music, but when it comes to like a Kanye West, and
Really pisses me off.
Oh,
Sorry, really pisses me off.
too.
I actually put a post up, and like some of these are like really good friends, and they're like, they're sharing Drake and Ed Sheeran and this and that, and I put a post up. It got like 350 likes or something, and I had to reply back, I'm sorry, but a lot of you people I'm talking about that have liked this post are the ones I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Because I've been doing my music for years. Not one of you do you share my music, but when you see me, you're like, oh, why aren't you signed? Why aren't you signed? Your music's amazing. You don't show me that though.
Yeah.
And then like, they don't realise these people that are already out there, they have millions of pounds worth of promotion. They're on buses.
Yeah.
They're in YouTube. They're on Facebook. They're everywhere you look.
Yeah.
You're gonna see them.
Yeah.
Drake doesn't need your help.
He doesn't.
He doesn't need it.
doesn't.
But we do.
Yeah.
And this is
Yeah.
why you're hearing a lot of people moaning, oh, why is the music so shit now? Because you lot don't fucking support, you lot don't support
Yeah,
us.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so sorry. I'm so
yeah, no,
sorry.
it's fine, yeah.
But because you lot don't support us,
Mm.
so sometimes it's just it's very
It
frustrating.
is frustrating. I find that as well.
Very frustrating.
Yeah.
Again, because
Yeah.
obviously you do your own thing as well.
Yeah, but don't you feel as well that sometimes like you'll put a post up that is actually really like it's actually what you're doing, it's showing the progress. For you, it's like this is a really good thing, and then you'll get 16 likes. Like I said, I met somebody yesterday. Put it up within 2 hours. I was already over my average of likes on Insta, and it's still going. And I'm like, oh, so it's because I took a picture with that guy. But had I just been in there by myself,
facts, yeah.
you know, and this is people that know me.
Yeah.
People
Right.
that know me. So it's
This-
not like they just saw the picture.
This is another thing, right? On my Facebook, I like to post a few political things as well, and I like to let the world know of a lot of things that are going on in other places in the world that don't get reported.
Facts.
And they're too busy to tell you about this new Starbucks that's opened up, or this new Frappa Chappa Wappa, whatever it's called. I don't know. I don't drink the stuff.
Love Island.
I'm really, whatever. I hate. Oh
Listen.
God, please.
Yeah.
But yeah, and meanwhile, there's like for instance, there was a mudslide in Sierra Leone, and something like a lot of things happened in Kenya. In Kenya, there was things in Lagos that had happened all around that time.
Yeah.
And I put posts of things going on and to remind people, said, look, like, do you realise this is happening in our world?
Yeah.
Like 3 likes.
Yeah.
Same day, 3 minutes after, I'll put something happening, like, I don't know, like Plane 02 or whatever, 282 likes. Loads of, oh, brilliant. It's like,
Where have you been? Like, did you see that post?
yeah,
Yeah, you
or
asked
it
that.
might be something just positive. Or
What do you think? What do you think the real reason is for that, though? What do you think the reason is? What do you think it is? You know, because
Right, some cases, because I have a lot of people on there, and I'm so thankful to all of you as well, to any of you listening as well, because I know I've got a few of you tuning in, but I'm very grateful because they've got some very, very loyal people, and they're always there.
Yeah.
And then you've got the ones that will just appear when X Factor's on,
Yeah.
or things like that, or something
Clout
big's
chasers.
happening.
They're the clout chasers.
So it's like, I can see who it is.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are, but yeah, I can see who it is. You know, it's like, and it's sad. It's sad.
Do you think
It is
it's
sad.
related to like the social media age that we're in though? Because everything has to get a like, everything has to be popular, everything has to be.
Yeah, and
you
it's
know,
like a needle in a
current.
haystack.
Yeah, you know, you have
And
to be always there.
That's
to
why there's
get-
a lot of really bad music making it, because there's like a lot of the good talent gets buried.
Yeah.
Fact.
Like a lot of people will say, you don't get bands like you used to these days, or you don't get this and
Probably
that
do,
and blah
but
blah
you're
blah.
not
My
supporting
thing
it.
is, it's more technology than talent.
Well, a lot
Yeah.
of it is because of yeah. Very, very facts.
I think it's
100%
way more-
facts.
Back in the days, like you actually had to have talent.
Melodyne
Now you
and
can just do like a
auto-tune.
cover over
Yeah,
and things like that,
yeah.
and you just gone
Yeah,
clear.
yeah, you're
And
right.
everything's
actually.
a cover.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everyone's done a cover.
Even
of it.
Keith Sweat made himself off of a Dramatic song. Like, you know the Dramatics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His first tune that he made in 1987 was that. It was.
Well,
a
that's what Bill
Dramatic
did.
song.
Come when you think about
Yeah,
early
yeah,
Bad
of course,
Boy.
yeah.
How in the rain, something in the rain or something like that.
I Can't Stand the Rain.
In the Rain, no,
Yeah.
it's in the, no,
Oh,
no,
In
in
the
the rain.
Rain.
It's called In the Rain. It's a
Okay.
tune. It's a tune. It's a tune.
Okay.
Automatics.
All right,
I've got it on my
We're
phone.
gonna Shazam
But
some
guys, on the
stuff
plus
later.
side, yeah, when you see a stranger that loves your music and that, yeah, that's or even what
Yeah.
you're doing as well, that's the
Yeah.
best feeling there is,
Yeah.
isn't it? A
Yeah.
stranger, like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
guy that
Yeah.
you never met,
Yeah, yeah,
no
yeah, yeah.
connections.
Yeah.
And they do. They
Different
go
race,
home
different
and
Yeah,
they
religion.
share
they
your
do.
stuff
Yeah,
everywhere,
they
and
do.
they're like,
Yeah,
oh my
it's
god.
true. Yeah, you're true. It's like a
And
new
people I've known for
Instagram
20 years since I was a kid don't do jack, and it gets
Yeah.
you. And then they'll say to you, and then they'll make comments like, "Oh, it's about time, innit? Took you long enough to get there, innit?" And it's like,
Yeah.
well, maybe if I had some supportive friends that might have actually shared some of my stuff,
Yeah.
rather than having to rely on strangers that I've never even met before
Yeah.
from the other side of the world,
Yeah.
share my stuff.
But genuinely like what you're doing and we'll
Yeah.
share it. Yeah.
But friends that you know, it's just like, what, they take it for granted because you're like, I don't need to do it.
I don't get it. I don't know what it is though.
But they'll take your CDs and they'll play them in their car and they'll listen to them,
yeah.
but they won't
Share it.
share it and put it on the thing. But they'll be listening to, I was listening to Tuna, but this one's banging. And it's like,
I didn't see a story. I
I didn't see nothing. I'm not saying like everyone listen to this or whatever. But and one of the tracks, X Factor, is quite of a shock. X Factor have their website and they put one of my songs up, and within 21 hours, was that 20? Is it like 21.5 hours or something? It was on 3.3 million
Wow.
views.
That's
Like,
excellent.
loads. It's on
That's
like
excellent.
4 now, but
Okay,
I think it's on about 4 at the moment.
That's
and I've got
excellent.
another
man.
one nearly at 2. But yeah, like that was a shock. I didn't realise that they'd put it up, and like I had somebody say, "Oh, share the video. It's at this many views and stuff." And I was like, "What?" I checked that the other day. It was only on 500,000, and it wasn't. It was a new post because it was the date, like that day. And yeah, 21 hours,
That's good. That's a good look.
3.3 million, yeah.
And basically, yeah, this
It
part
was
of the
like
show,
other
yeah,
people forgot. So it's like,
this
yeah.
part of the show is called Drunken Dilemmas.
God.
So I want to hear your drunkest story of all time, isn't it? If not drunken story, highest moment of all time, isn't it?
My drunkest story.
Keep it PG, please, if you can.
Yeah, I will. See, like, you can't have a show like this and ask that question and then say keep it PG. Because drunk people do stupid things.
Of course, you can dumb it down a
Right.
little bit, though.
Right, which one? No, I'm
Which
not
one?
really. I'm not really a drinker. That's why I have these
high moments,
stories.
isn't it? Oh, okay then.
Yeah, because I'm
And
not
you're pouring
like
more drinks.
yeah.
Tell the story.
Because I'm being sociable and I'm really hungry. To
It's a
be honest.
celebration, isn't it?
And I want a bucket. I want a bucket of chicken, and it's
Oh, we
making me
got
forget
Delroy's
about the
coming.
food.
We got
Huh?
Jamaican guy, Delroy. He's coming. He comes to jerk chicken. He just comes wrong.
But they don't take no PDQ, innit?
Oh no, it's cashing
Exactly. As long as there's an ATM somewhere, man. But yeah, I would love a bit of jerk chicken or a bit of oxtail. Or something.
Yeah, and celebrating because it's Jamaica Independence this week. So I'm just putting that out there.
But
just putting that out
I make one of the best jerk chickens ever.
Okay, what season are you using?
I'm not giving away my. I'm not giving away.
Right, Colonel Sanders.
Pimento,
So you're starting to
scallion.
give it away now, yeah?
Yeah, scallion, Scotch bonnets. I use my pineapple. Use a bit of tomato, a little bit. Oh, just trust me. Certified. If
I'm gonna hold you to that, you know.
My wife's grandma came over from the grill, and basically she was just sat there for like 45 minutes, didn't say a thing, and then she went, Alicia, she went, that boy can't cook. And then she goes, can he cook in the bedroom too? She went, yes, grandma. She went, oh, he's a keeper. But it just made, see, that wasn't.
That was alright.
But the drunk story,
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
quickly. It's because you mentioned the jerk chicken and that, and it was just like, my thing. Sorry. But right, we went to my partner's friend Leon's party in Chigwell. I think it was Chigwell. So it's a real trek, like from where we were as well. We were like somewhere over in, I think it was near Kingston, kind of like that sort of area. And yeah, so we were in Chigwell at this party. I was DJing a little bit, and Leon's bringing over these, like, there was a glass there, and he's like, do you want a brandy and coke? So I was like, alright then. So he's brought a Vossi over, put a little bit in there, and I'm concentrating on mixing. I'm just DJing, and so like, meanwhile, he's been pouring brandy,
Wow.
but he's not topping it up with Pepsi. He just keeps topping it up with brandy.
Oh, wow.
So I'm drinking sips out of it, thinking, yeah, he's just like, it's the same drink.
Yeah.
But he'd been topping up all night, and I was on medication.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I don't remember a single thing. I'm just going on the recollection of my partner, and I feel awful for it as well, because I was a nightmare. And like, she's a woman trying to bring a man home. Like, it's not easy.
And it's such a far trek as well.
Yes, it was a far trek, and I remember losing my favourite 5950 socks hat. And it's just a plain white.
Is it?
It was such a nice hat as well. It was like a special edition. I lost it. I could never find it again as well. But yeah, that was my stupidity. But yeah, I came home basically. I lied in front of a police car. Told him I wasn't moving. Some guy tried to help us, like bring us to one side and sort of like get us. I don't really remember, but he tried to help us, and apparently I tried to fight him. I was just a complete dick, basically. I was just a complete idiot. Like, yeah, that's why I just don't really like too much alcohol. But this was a mixture of like medication,
with the medication, and
and
the brandy.
he was
brandy.
putting silly amounts of brandy in there.
Are you still cool with him now?
Oh, I haven't spoken to her for ages, but it's Alicia's friend.
Oh, okay.
It's my wife's friend from school. Like,
Okay.
but yeah, so, and I don't think she's spoken to him for a while. But yeah, it went on for a while. She didn't speak to me for 3 days. And then when I said to her on the third day, are we not cool? And she went, I don't know yet.
Is it?
Wow.
I don't know. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, you do know that wasn't me, don't you? Like, I had no control over my actions or anything. Like, I swear, I had no recollection, not even leaving the house. I think that's it. No, I think that's all I recollect, is the 3 steps down, out of the blue door, and then that was it, a bush. And then that's all I remember. The rest is
fresh air
history.
hit him.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
The fresh air hit him, and
That's
then he was
it.
gone.
Yeah, and then I was just gone.
What about you, Shans?
Gone.
Whew.
Drunken story. I know you got some from Croydon. I know you definitely got some drunken story.
Allow it.
The riots.
You know what? That's like strike 2 now.
What did you get? JD?
I don't even know what it was. I think I mixed my drinks. It was I always get teetotal on my birthday because I don't drink throughout the year. So it comes to my birthday.
That might be me today.
Listen, and I just get wrecked, and then I literally am on the floor. I've got a picture where I'm on the bathroom floor.
Is it?
In a Z position. My head is by the toilet bowl, my feet are outside the door, and you're just like, what happened? And everyone's telling you the stuff that you were saying and stuff, but there's many. And it's always around my birthday. Because I'm normally driving when I go out, so it's kind of like, don't. And then when you start doing it, you do it in such excessive form, and then you just can't manage. But I've been sick outside clubs, and then been told she's not coming in. Bare feet.
What about a cab? In a cab?
No, you know what it was.
Never done
I got a
it.
lift,
Never
and as soon as I got to my road,
you
open the door. And as soon as I opened the door, I was gone. So the cabman was actually happy. As soon as he stopped up on my road, I opened the door and it just happened.
Outside.
And I couldn't get out the car because it was just chugging. And he was just like, I'm just glad you didn't do that inside.
Yeah.
But you know, when you look back and you think, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, did I do that? So the last 2 years I've been really good.
Okay.
Because I'm not trying to get into that state because the recovery is the worst. It's not even the drinking and what you do, it's the recovery. That headache, that belly.
That's horrible. When the room's spinning.
And everything's too loud, or you're like, and everything's like, no.
And then you just want to eat after that for ages.
Yeah, non-stop.
Pick
So
up
no, I'm good. What about you?
With me, I've got so many drunken stories. But I've got so many people think I'm lying, so I don't even tell them no more. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But basically, guys, this part of the show is called Praise and Raise.
Okay.
So whoever done good for you this week and last week, we praise and raise them. I'll start off first. First and foremost, shout praise and raise chance for actually coming. I appreciate that. We're trying to get her to come for ages, but she's busy teaching that. Yeah, we're busy with the kids and that.
But I'm here.
She's finally here and that because obviously we used to work on a different radio station together, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah, that's how we know each other. Yeah.
So yeah.
Praise and raise you for Ricky for coming. I didn't think he was gonna come in. I thought this guy,
Thank
he's a celebrity. He's from Mitcham. He's gonna act all bougie and that. No, seriously, actually really thought that. When I met him on the boat, I thought, he's calm. This guy's calm. I gave him a drink and that. Obviously, he was a girl and talking to girls that he'd be a celebrity and that. But he was cool. But I didn't think he was gonna come. But he came, so I appreciate that for coming, man.
Thank you, man. No, thank you for having me, man. I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate TGM Radio again. Loads of events coming up. We got the Uganda in the Park coming up as well. Obviously as well, we've got new shows coming up as
Uganda.
Well.
The passion fruit are amazing.
Is it?
No, my friend Henrietta and Paul. They brought me back.
Paul's from Uganda?
My friend Paul from Uganda.
Okay.
Yeah, and Henrietta. And I can tell you this much: one's from the mushroom tribe and one's from the elephant tribe.
You got saying nothing.
You know what this mean, yeah?
Look at.
I know what
There you go.
I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Not doing nothing.
But yeah.
Also,
yeah.
Also, yeah, shout out to everyone that went to
Uganda,
Afro Nations as well.
Yeah.
That was a good event. I saw, everything
A
seemed
lot
positive.
of
in that.
videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the females looking nice in the summer. Keep it up. Keep up, please keep it up. Yep. All my
That will
Instagram
make
and
you
that.
praise and raise.
Yeah, of course, yeah. All the fires in the summer, all the fires in the winter, they look like 9 now, innit? Yeah. And got the video of the supermarket. There's one, I said, basically, yeah. The funniest video I saw all week, yeah. It's not working yet. Oh, never mind it.
Yeah.
Ricky, you praise and raising this week, man.
Say that again, sorry,
Who
man.
you
praise and
praise and
raising? You done good
raising
this
this
week? Yeah, this week and last
My
week.
partner. Because I just had my birthday and she was an absolute angel. And she's
Aw.
wonderful every day. But I got an 808.
Okay.
If anyone doesn't know what that is, like every single bit of music that you hear and listen to has got that drum machine in it.
Mm.
So it's like, you know, the boom, 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 boom,
Mhm.
all
Yeah.
the basses from trap music, so like everything. It's just
Excellent.
Yeah. It's used from like the early 80s right till now. But it's the kind of old school thing that's been brought out. But yeah. And I got my favourite dinner, oxtail.
Hey.
Oxtail, callaloo, oxtail, callaloo, festivals at okra. I go a bit backwards, but I just like a bit of everything.
Everything
you know?
put
And
in
plantain, which doesn't really go, but I like.
Wait.
Plantain's always
Plantain
a
or
banging
plantain?
song. Plantain.
Plantain.
Oh, okay, no, that's to double check. I have to double check because obviously we've got the two Africans here, so we have to
Yeah,
double
but
check
should be
that we can carry it.
plantain. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know the
Like,
difference.
Should I say something?
You got plantain or plantain.
What's
But
the
I think-
difference?
Yeah, well, plantain is the way we could pronounce it, but I do actually think plantain is the correct way to actually
Well,
say
that's
it.
how it's spelled.
That's how it's,
So, yeah.
But plantain is plantain is kind of Caribbean, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a
like
little
the
twist to it.
accent, you know,
Yeah,
like
there's a little twist
patois,
to
the
it.
patois might come in a bit there.
That
Yeah.
is, you know what I mean?
But yeah, man.
Oh, that's
But either
amazing.
way, however you say it, it tastes just as good.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
banging. It's the best side dish
Right.
ever.
Anyone else
But
see
yeah,
praise and raise?
I went to my Alicia Everdeen. Yeah, man. I appreciate you and thank you very much, my sweetheart.
That's it.
Sorry if I'm a bit soppy, but yeah.
No, man, keep it
No,
100,
do your
man.
thing.
That's
Listen,
who I'm
we need
thankful
more
for, and my
appreciation
little
like that.
little babies as well, my Heavenly and then my little star, my
Mm.
little babies. So yeah, man. And thank you very much to all of you guys for having me. So I'd like to praise and raise you guys too. Thank you for having me at TGM. It's been like really cool, man. Enjoying
It's
myself,
calm, man.
Enjoying it, man. Enjoying it.
What about you, Shines, man? You praise and raise. I know you got some news.
Yeah, I'm just having a banging week. To be fair.
you're having a baby.
Oh, no. What are
I'm
you trying to
having a
say?
bad
What are you trying to say?
You don't look it. That's why I was like. That's why I went,
I've done my.
Did you not see the eyebrow go?
I've contributed to
come
society
from the
twice.
gym.
I'm
Yeah.
good. I know, right? No, I'm just having a really good week. I think I'm going to praise and raise, and it may sound conceited to some people, but I'm going to praise and raise myself.
Okay.
Because I think self-awareness, self-love, self-appreciation is very important.
I need to learn that
Um,
one, believe me.
I'm going to praise and raise my
Trust.
children, family. One of my close friends, Casey, if you're listening,
Mm.
definitely praise and raise because she's always keeping me on track. And yeah, just you, TGM. Finally, we meet up, but finally, obviously rubbing shoulders with Ricky, you know. So we'll talk about
Bless
like
you,
deals
man.
and stuff. But yeah, no, just definitely appreciating everything right now.
And that was praise and raise. On the flip side, we do name and shame now, innit?
Oh,
So
wow.
whoever stressed you out this week or last week, name and shame them, innit? I'll start off first. Basically, Shines, you had an event previously, and I said I was gonna come. I apologize. I put my hands up and I didn't show up, but I did promote. But I didn't. I'm promoting and showing up is two different things.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah,
So I do want to apologize for that. I won't say that to you face to face.
Oh, he shamed himself, man.
A lot of people just you have to when you're
No,
wrong, you
I
have to
think,
admit
yeah,
that. isn't it?
no,
That's
yeah,
why,
yeah,
isn't
of
it?
course, of
Yeah,
course.
no,
So,
that's
and
I
again,
think there's not enough of that.
No.
People like actually admitting.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what? You know what? Like people would rather go with pride first
Yeah,
and offend you furthermore,
yeah.
rather than actually be like, you know what? My bad.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shouldn't.
no, I'm wrong all the time. So I
But that's
always
good.
put my hand and say
Yeah.
I'm wrong all the time.
I'm one of these
I'm
ones. I'm
always
always like, sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm wrong all the time. So I'll put, but 100% when you got the next one,
12th of October.
I'm cool.
Wicked.
It's a bit
12th
far
of
away.
October.
I'm too drunk right now to remember.
I'm gonna
so,
remind you.
Yeah, just remind me. Yeah.
Say
But-
one more time. Love. What is it? I'm terrible.
Self-awareness,
Soul
self-love. Soul
Town.
Town. When's
Yeah, I
that?
wanted to plug that one more time, innit? Soul Town.
Plug
Soul
it.
Town Festival, Beckenham. Please be there.
What
It's
date?
amazing. There's already 4,000 tickets sold. There's only
What
1,000
date?
left.
though? What date?
It's the 7th of September.
7th of September.
But if you look it up though, it's literally soultown.com. Like it's there. But Soul Town Festival, it's got a lot of people there. And I think Baby D's there as well. And Alison Limerick, all sorts of people.
Oh wow,
Like,
they're
so
really
if you
good.
like
They're
your
really
soul
pulling them
and
out, yeah.
like, you know, Native New Yorker and all that lot, and there's things like that.
No,
That-
but
yeah, them people.
we'll get them.
You'll definitely know if
Yeah.
you heard it. Yeah,
So what, who you
definitely
naming
heard
shame this week? You stress you out, man. You can say Sam Cowell if you want, or Louis.
Mix up. Mix up. Don't let him mix you. Don't let him mix you.
No, I'm being silly, man. I shout out to Simon. I'm going to come on Tipsy Talk, man.
it. Can you come back to me? I'm gonna have a little think.
Alright, Shine.
Yeah.
You stressed you out this week, man. Take it
I
wooden
don't
or
know. This week's been good.
the devil didn't jump on your back or nothing like that.
No, because I won't let him in your face. Nah. I
won't
think
go
name
away.
and shame any negativity really. I haven't. There's not one particular person or anything. I haven't seen anyone that's annoyed me on social media, because sometimes Instagram
Yeah.
and that can be a lot, and I have to
Yeah.
tell myself to just leave it. And because there's always someone.
I
That's
hate it when people post their coffee.
Well, I
I
kind
hate
of did
food.
that yesterday.
I hate food.
But you
I did
don't.
that
No,
yesterday.
but look, I can cook, yeah. So
Yeah.
if I've spent hours and I've made something really, really
Yeah.
impressive, I can post that because
Yeah.
I've made it and worked for it.
Mm.
But people that go out to a restaurant and go, look, I just had this brought to me. It's like you didn't do.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
and
yeah.
the reason why I have problems with people posting food, because I mean,
Yeah.
again, I'm a guy. Homelessness and hungriness, that touches me personally, isn't it?
yeah.
And then like, there's so many people going around with food, and that's just a basic
They
necessity.
did- When I was homeless at Kingston Churches, they tried to give me tins, and I was like, I don't have a microwave or a tin opener to open these or anywhere to put it in. So why you give
Why
me
would
this
you?
shit?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So that's what touches me about food. Like, that's why I've never posted a picture of food. I've never ever done that.
Yeah,
before.
no,
I don't like
you're
wasting
right.
food in general.
But homeless people don't have Instagram.
Instagram.
to look
yeah,
at.
I know. I know, but that just
And if
touches
they
me.
do, they should be buying food with that money instead. Sorry.
So you name shame
That really got you, didn't it?
I'm like, yeah, the logic of that is, yeah.
I've been there, I can say it.
You
I
name
didn't
shame.
have a phone when I was homeless.
Have you
I
name
might have
shame
done for a
them?
little bit. Myself for not believing in myself enough. I'm always putting myself down. I'm always not right. I go in the studio and literally like the first few years of my recordings and takes, you'll hear after every recording, and my wife tried to say to me, "You gotta stop doing this."
Yeah.
Because you keep telling yourself like
Mm.
and putting yourself down.
Mm.
At the end of every recording, it'd be like, "Oh, that's rubbish."
Oh, wow.
And you can hear it in the thing, and it'll play, and it'll be my take, and all the song
okay,
and that, and then
yeah.
it says at the end of the tape, "It's so rubbish." Like, and you'll hear me slam the microphone or throw something across the room because I hated myself that much at one
Wow.
point.
Mm.
So it's taken me years and
Yeah,
years
to
and
get
years.
yourself to that level.
Because when the people that made you, like your parents, treat you like you're nothing,
Yeah.
you kind of believe you're
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
And when they actively say things like little things like my aunt and my step aunt would say like, "Oh, he's going to be a little heartbreaker when he's out. Oh, he's nothing to write home about, is he?" Or, "Did you know your boy can sing? Oh, he's no Ronan Keating, is he?" And I'll be like, "What? I don't want to be Ronan Keating."
Roland
Yeah,
Keating.
yeah.
Jeez,
Wet
shout out
boy.
to Roland.
Little wet boy.
Yo.
But yeah, so
I hear what you're saying still. Quick
Yeah.
question: do you
But
think
yeah,
there's
so-
people that's overrated that's on the mainstream?
probably 95% of them, to be perfectly honest. A lot of them, and a lot of the ones that are really, really bad, they don't even write their mumble.
That's what I want to know. Then
That's
do you
mad.
does that like because obviously you write music,
course.
isn't it? I mean, does it hurt
Yeah.
yourself when you got people here ghostwriters and stuff like that? You look at people with a different light.
It's just like, it's just frustrating. It's just frustrating. There's people out there that have got the talent naturally, and I'm not saying I'm not oil painting, but I don't think I look like the Elephant Man. Like, I think I could sell records,
Yeah.
but they seem to take people and give them a fake voice, give them fake personas, give them fake lives and fake everything else,
Yeah.
and make them something that they're not, just to appeal to an audience that when there's already somebody that's already made that naturally. Like, why do you need to keep? But then again, a lot of the time I think it's over due to manipulation.
Of course.
Like, I think I'm quite a strong character, and when I was there, certainly I feel like they don't want you to have your own voice in the industry. It's like they want you to be a sheep. They want you to be herded and told what to do. Oh, okay, I'll do that. And if you show any signs of any kind of strong character or any, like any streak in you, I think they'll just.
That's when you get brushed aside.
If you
basically.
watch the people like watch guys watch the show, like watch the lives and the X Factor after judges' houses, and you watch how compliant they all are. If you really, really think about it, they're they're so compliant and so like you can just tell they've got that that they can just be molded and
Yeah.
told what to do.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, whereas I think I've quite obviously can't do that with me. They tried to put a flowery, some flower, what do you call it, thing on my head.
Halo.
Like a wreath.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Okay,
And I kept going like that. And they're doing a conga line, and then they kept putting it on my head, and I kept going like that and whacking it off. I was like, I don't want to wear flowers on my head.
They're trying to make you look like a hippie or something. Or they're trying to make
They're
you.
trying to do it to everyone. No, they did it to everybody. They're asking everybody. But a lot of the guys were already wearing flowery shirts.
Oh.
And a lot of the stuff that came out about a lot of the people that have been in their lives have been quite shocking as well.
Okay.
What about acting? You ever thought about doing that?
I have been in a film. It's a Jamaican movie, actually. Yeah.
What, you like some
Lord,
gangster or what?
No, I was a bit of a gallus in the studio. Basically, I was a
Wait, we see the
dancehall
line.
artist.
What line did you have? Sing me lad.
Oh no, there's loads of lines.
Oh, we say.
Yeah, I was a dancehall artist, and basically, like one of the scenes is we're in the house, and I've had to come back from studio, and my girl's upset.
She's
like,
accent.
oh, every time after work, she's like, every time I come after work, she said, you're always at studio. She's like, you never got time. Hang around. They don't understand what like a disgusting thing that is. So when I sing that song, I think of all the memories, like the pain, and yeah, man, like it's not my place to feel it, but I do. I can't help it.
Here we go, yeah.
It's human beings, fellow human beings. People shouldn't have to go through them kind of. I can't say the profanities that I want to.
Blame on the champagne, man.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No,
Ricky
no,
John-
I'm saying I can't use the profanities that I
that's
want
what I'm saying, yeah, of
to.
course, yeah.
Passion invokes that kind of.
Oh.
Oh, this isn't. What's this?
Can you work with this? You can't work with this?
I can, but I
You
thought
can, okay.
I was expecting a new version of Change.
Hey, this is
come.
more professional, unprofessional show, isn't it?
She takes a bite and some on a moment of glass. She tells me there's something on my mind. I tell you, baby, we come and see. I know you're waiting. She tell me once and then twice and it's and every single time you feel nice.
No, run that back.
You know what? I was expecting
that was a rap,
but
man.
I was saying about Change is gonna come, and I'm expecting a new.
No, that was a rap,
version
man.
of that,
Jump back on that,
you know?
man. Jump back on that,
Oh,
man.
I'm embarrassed, man.
No,
Go
man,
on.
this is an X Factor thing all over again. Nah, man, jump back on that,
Don't
man.
be
Fight that, man.
embarrassed. Do
Fight
not
that
be
feeling.
embarrassed.
Yeah,
That was
that was
amazing.
hard, man. Yo, Tipsy talk. Yeah, Shans. Yeah.
Give me
Ricky
something
John.
with a bit more to work, innit? Oh, you want to keep this one?
This is alright, man. You was alright. You should go with it, man. Yo,
She tell me nothing only. Every time we call you right back. She don't want to make it a fight and say don't back. She got my number and now waiting for you to call. Baby, why you want me to fall out? Tell me if you got a second, baby, I just wanna come and get you now.
jeez, hey.
So baby, if you come and get a letter in my mind, I will let you know. Baby, you're the one I'll be wanting. You'll be the one I see. You'll be the one I'm wanting, baby, you can be my fantasy. Get a little second in your mind, I keep wanting to make you think I see twice. Every single time, I gotta let you think, I'm honest, I never wanna tell you. Then when I look in your watch and I see another time to go waste your wine, baby. Now you gotta get your booty off, when I see it on the ground.
Hey, yo, jeez, hey, yo, hey.
That was nice. You just broke the rule. You're not allowed to say that. You're not allowed to say that anymore.
Shame myself again.
That was
We're praising you. You're like that's a swear word
Listen,
now.
yeah.
As of now, today.
Listen, forget
No
X
more.
Factor. You on to that, man.
Yeah, right.
Forget that, man.
Yeah.
You on to that, man.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah,
Jeez, man.
Off the cuff like that.
I never heard that beat, innit? So
That was good though. On the beat.
But that's what we like to do. We look for people on the
Yeah,
spot,
yeah,
isn't it? Because
yeah.
I hate script. We hate scripted stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just hate scripted stuff. But that was hard, man.
Thank you, man.
But again,
Thank you.
I know you got to go on that. So social media and advice of all the people
Yeah.
as well as coming up in that.
Just keep going. Just get yourself out as many places you can. Collabs, as many collabs as you can get. Because eventually, like if you feature on as many songs, you're eventually gonna pop up somewhere. Like There's so many people
definitely.
just-
Definitely.
Networking, massive. Really, really, really important. And get back to your fans. Like, literally, I will message back even if there's 100, 300 messages, I will message.
Facts. You respond back to me.
Then back.
You respond back to me.
And it's just like, you just have to do that, because otherwise people, well, what's the point? Like, supporting this person, and they can't even give me a second back. So it just takes, even if it is a little,
even if it's an emoji, something,
something, just a little like that, or
something.
100 or
it's
something.
nice.
Just
it's nice.
say thank you. Just always be grateful for everything you've got. We all as human beings complain at the situation we're in when we don't realise there's a lot of other people out there that are in a lot worse. So,
also, any charities out there that helped you out that people can look out for, donate or anything like that?
Sorry, say that again.
Any charities out there? That helped you out or that we can look out for?
I like I said, I just did it.
No, I just thought the one that helped you out or you touched your heart or anything like that. That's
obviously there's friends and stuff. It's more friends and stuff that would just like give you a the odd night and stuff in it. So it's just like, cause sometimes when the weather's really bad.
No, of course, I've sold for self.
It destroys you when out there, and it destroys you out there. But yeah, just no matter how low you can get, sometimes don't let that be you. You know that mindset where like things don't always work out. They don't work out, unfortunately, all the time. But if you keep going and you keep trying, eventually it will. And just don't give up. Don't give up. Be grateful for what you've got. Always tell your loved ones, the close ones, that you appreciate them and let them know. And just work hard and just enjoy your craft, enjoy what you do, and if you enjoy it and you've got passion for something, just go with what you've got passion for. Go with what you've got passion. What gives you that energy and that strike, that fire. So then that's the best advice I say. But thank you for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
That's cool.
It's been fun.
It's fun. Tipsy
Time
talk.
flies
You're welcome to come back, man. Always welcome to come back,
nice, man. I'll
man.
show you some proper tracks and stuff. I thought we'd have time for the tracks and that.
Hopefully you can come to America with you.
Yeah, man. I'll have to. Yeah. I'm going. I've got literally. It's the 7th of August. I've got a month today until my festival, and I've got to try and book it all in between, like before then, and then come back and then do all the mixing and engineering on the tracks that I'm going to perform at the festival.
You got this. You've got this. You've got this. You've got this.
Yeah,
You've
man.
got this. Self-belief, self-awareness, self-love.
But yeah, Tipsy Talk, Wavy Wednesday, champagne and conversation, banter before bed. Jeez, we're gonna have a quick break right now. We go. Jeez. No break yet. Movie, you know.
The masterclass with Timberland.
Don't forget, on Tipsy Talk, we're looking for sponsors as well, yeah.
The Tipsy responses. I tried your brandy with the champagne.
Is it?
It's all right, isn't it?
But yeah, we're gonna take a quick picture as well, and then obviously shine them up for some things that you want to promote as well.
Afterwards,
we'll do that after the break, isn't it? Yeah,
of course, no problem.
Because Ricky has to go and that like that now. He's very busy, so I appreciate that.
Sorry, celebs.
So yeah, geez, ready? Yeah. Oh, yeah, don't forget. Shout your socials one more time. Shout your socials again one more time.
Ricky John Facebook and official page of Ricky John Instagram. There's a lot of music on there. Please go check it out. You won't regret it. If you like R&B, trap soul, there's a bit of everything on there. But yeah, if you like music, please go check it out.
Shan as well, shout your socials. Where can we find you at, Miss?
At Mentor by Shans. 12th of October is the next Ladies Who Brunch mixed brunch event. I'll talk about it soon.
Here we go. Jeez, here we go. Ready now? Yeah, cool.
When everyone they find you them close, me hold you like a pillar to my oceans. Me not go anywhere for the love. Yeah. See fire burn, smoke rise. That was just a pain and sacrifice. Fire burn, smoke rise. That was just a pain and a sacrifice. You don't know what I've been through. My brother, man, you don't know. You don't know what I've been through. My brother, man, you don't know. Don't choose one man a rally, but I got to Cali. Police shoot me pally. We listen to Bob Marley. All day, all night, stage when we was up, me challenge with me niggas in Paris and we singing so. You're all over everything, 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 everything. You're all over everything, 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 everything. You're all over everything, everything, everything. You're all over everything, everything. You're all over everything. Yeah. Man, go and promise you today, and I fail you tomorrow. Your love is here to stay, to take away all your sorrow. Jaja, don't let me unfold on the streets. Jaja, don't make me beg for me ends meet. No, no, don't put your trust in man, put your trust in God. God has the master plan and the final word. King of King, Lord of Lord, we give thanks to you, my God.
Of simply good music.
Yo, back right now. Yeah, Tipsy Talk, Wavy Wednesday, champagne and conversation, banter before bed. Wavy Wednesdays, yeah, we just had an interview with, Ricky John And geez, I just want a little catch up. My co-host tonight, Shans.
Hey,
Appreciate for coming, this and that.
no worries.
So it's been a long time.
It has been.
So have I miss?
Oh,
you like that?
happened?
That miss? You like that? Yeah.
Since we last were on the station together, what's happened? I was doing my styling thing for a bit. As you know, I was really on that. But I found that I was coming across too many challenges that were conflicting with what I wanted to do and what I could actually do. And being new to that kind of industry, there weren't many opportunities. So it was being conflict. And then when opportunity did come, obviously, as you know, I work full-time in a school. So I'd have to actually not be in work. And I couldn't justify that because I actually love my 9 to 5 as well as doing the styling. So I just made the conscious decision to be a stylish teacher, as always, but use my other talents, the things that I am really passionate about, which is working with the youth and, you know, self-empowerment and just building that. So I started my own empowerment program called I Am, which is in school at the moment, and I run like a weekly mentoring program with key students, and from that then I have speakers and we do exercises and challenges and stuff, and this year was the first year I've run it all the way through, and it's been amazing. The results were amazing. The boys, the responses from parents to other staff, everything, it's been like 100% like amazing. I've now been commissioned by the school to do it again with extra pay, so hello, give thanks. So that'll be running again as of September, and I'm doing a external event called Ladies Who Brunch. It started off as just me and my friends sitting down chatting about life and doing the whole talk, and literally it was like it grew bit by bit. It's slow but steady, you know what I mean? You know when you expect it to bloom and then you realize actually it is growing, but it's growing by an extra 2 this time and maybe an extra one this time and whatever. So I had a June event, my first ticketed event on this brunch thing, and it sold out. I was so gassed. Okay,
ladies that do brunch, guys can come as well.
Guys can come.
Okay, because a lot of people, again, there's a lot of
I know.
out there, isn't it?
I know. And do you know what? There's a lot of brunches that are just female based and things like that, and I kind of wanted to steer away from that. But when I did the first one, a lot of my male friends were like, "What? Man, them don't have a voice." And I thought, actually, they do. And a lot of the things we're discussing, we can discuss and maybe get answers with if men are there.
So what is it? Is it like a Q&A then, or?
It's not a Q&A. What it is that we sit down, we have a meal. Then I have some questions. I have some topics. What kind of meal is it first? What meal is it first? Is it chicken? Depends on where we are, because we've been in 2 different venues.
Okay, which one's better, be honest?
The last venue was better. I feel that everyone enjoyed the meal better, and that was at the Prince of Peckham. Shout out Prince of Peckham, because they were amazing. They really supported me on that. And so we sit down and we discuss current topics.
Okay.
So it could be the last event I had, one of the key questions were, how would you rank the females in your life? Mother, daughter, wife, stroke, girlfriend. And it was a mixed bag. It was a mixed bag. You know, how would you rank that? How would you rank? Mother, daughter.
See, this is a touchy subject because I'm not close with my immediate family like that. Again, I've always said I'm going to save my story when I go on Loose Women.
Oh, excuse me.
I'll say my full story when I go on Loose Women. But again, I think grandma has to be number 1.
Okay.
I don't know what it is with black guys and grandmas. I don't know what it is yet, but grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then who would you rank next? Daughter, girlfriend, wife?
I ain't got a daughter. I ain't got a wife. Not yet.
Yeah.
I've got 2 girlfriends. No,
no, I believe it.
No. Again, Mumsy, like me, honestly, like Mumsy, we don't really have a strong relationship, but that's Wonder Woman to me, innit? Like, you understand? That's Wonder Woman, innit?
Yeah.
And then obviously sisters there, innit? But I can't do that. I can't place.
But you see, this is the thing, because in the event we had older males were picking mother, wife, then daughter, but the younger guys were picking their daughter, then their wife, then their mother, and it's just about rank. And the question, and it caused quite a big debate, because people were like, "Well, why are you not saying your mother?" And it was because that's how their relationship based on their. But even those with strong relationships with their mothers were still saying, "Well, my daughter's my seed, so I want to grow. I want to be there. I want to grow with her." You know, so it's those type of topics. So the next event is on the 12th of October. I will be doing a lot of promo, so just follow at Shans. Mentor by Shan on Instagram. I'm going to be doing a lot of promo after my birthday, because my birthday's next week. So after that,
where are we going, man? Granaries.
Granaries? What? No, don't shame me, don't mix me. No. We're not doing no granaries. Granaries, you know. Is it still open?
Yeah, of course. Granaries ain't going nowhere.
What the hell? No. The granaries. I'm a little bit too
we're
bougie
too
for that.
we're
I'm too
sophisticated
bougie for that.
Okay.
Yeah, start. So one is going out for a meal, and then, you know.
We're going to Chelsea, are we?
No, one's not going to Chelsea per se.
Oh, well, Fulham is it then?
Around those areas, yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah, so, but once all of the festivities are out of the way, then I will start doing promo. But yeah, it's just, I can't complain, Jay. I can't complain at all. It's been a good run so far.
I just love the growth. I love growth with a passion. I can't help it. I just love growth with a passion. And where I've seen you come from as well.
Yeah.
Growth.
Yeah. You've seen that whole thing.
Growth.
Yeah. That whole, even with the social media, like the confidence is a total difference in what I'm posting and stuff like that to what I used to post and the things how I was. You remember my first radio show?
You know about getting back to radio?
Yeah, but it would have to tie in with the whole mentoring and empowerment. So maybe I need to do something similar to what I did before, but then just bring it to radio. It's something to consider. I wouldn't say no, but it is something to think about. Yeah.
Because my thing is, you work with a lot of kids, and again, you know, especially black kids, there's only not 3 lanes, but I still people think something music, football, or
it is that though.
Or the roads,
or the road, yeah.
That's what
that is it.
But again, like radio's another lane.
Yeah.
Or even behind it, like a DJ's another lane.
Yeah.
Or A&R.
This is what my program does in the schools. It brings people like yourself will come in and show them that there is other ways. You know, you can still use your talents. You can still make a good income from it. But enjoying what you're good at isn't a job then, because you're enjoying something that you're doing all the time. So you can kind of and create your own jobs. We need to I feel that we need to kind of empower the young people. They're not it's like what Ricky was saying, the confidence isn't there. It's all a persona. But if we show them that, look, okay, you might not be the most academic, but you're an amazing musician, or you're amazing behind technical, or you've got great IT skills. If we show them that and they can build something for themselves, then they're not working for anyone and they're making money that they want to make, you know. But not a lot of young people have that facility and have that support. So that's another thing that we're facing challenges. So try and each one teach one. We need to create that village environment again, you know, where we all came together, no matter whether you were Caribbean or African, whether you were born here or not, everything. And we just start building up these youth, because literally when we pass, what's happening to them?
So like Wakanda.
There you go.
But my thing is, like, again, you work with little kids. Does it hurt your heart when you hear certain sad stories?
100%. I've lost 3 students. Like
death?
Yeah. Not great, not natural deaths either. To the roads, so to speak. And it's horrible.
Did you see it coming for them though? Be honest.
You know what? 2 of them, no. Although I did know they were involved in stuff, but no. And then one of them, yes, I did, but I didn't expect it to happen, and it's not a nice feeling. I'm attached to them because of my job, but to be a part of that family and to see the pain, you know. And when you get down to it, I always say to the students, what's it worth? Like, what is it? But it's still that respect thing. It's still that I can't let a man and you know. So we've got to find solutions, basically.
My thing is, like, against. Not lawyers and doctors can talk to everyone, isn't it?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So you need someone that's been on the roads, been there, done that. Because my thing's like, I had an uncle, he went to uni, but he's still back on the ends, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you got my man on the roads, you got the BM, you got the light skin girl. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think you have to switch up just a little bit.
We have to, though. We have to. It's literally anyone that's got the skill, the time, the ability, the passion to work with. Even if you work with 5 boys that live on your block or on your road or something, you're doing something. You know, we don't have to showcase it to everybody, but if we just get together, that's what I'm talking about, the village thing. If you're doing 5 and I'm doing 5 and this one's doing 5 and that, eventually we get all of them. And you can't save them all, but we will save a lot more than what's being saved right now, because it's mad out there. It literally is mad. So it's heartbreaking. You know, it's heartbreaking. So
cool. You're in a relationship right now?
Yes.
How long?
Coming on 5 years.
You never thought about doing like a couples brunch, where you got like different couples giving like
that. You know what? That was one of the ideas for next year. That was one of the ideas for next year, and I think it would be a good look, because the next event would be in February, so it will tie in with that whole
Valentine's.
Valentine's.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. So that could be, you're giving me a little idea there, Jay.
No,
I might reinforce that, because that, again, that's something that's not often discussed as well. And I feel that we're very closed as individuals and groups. We don't discuss stuff. And so that's what the brunch was about. We discuss things, whether it's sexual topics, whether it's relationships, whether it's everyday stuff. We discuss it, because somebody might not be saying something, but they get so much from what you're saying and what they've seen. And that's we're meant to be empowering each other.
I think before that, I think you should do a single to ones first, because
you want me to do
no, why? Because a lot of people, they say, I can't find a good girl, I can't find a good guy. Again, we had Ricky John, and he's had been with a girl for 15 years. That's rare. That's rare.
Yeah,
actually, that is actually rare these days. But again,
Yeah.
a lot of people meeting people from social medias.
Yeah, I think.
Have you got to the point where it's hard work yet?
No.
I think. Do you know what? Doing it in a singles way is gonna. You're not gonna. I find that you won't get guys. I don't know if guys will come, because I've been out and the place is full. It's women. Mad women.
Because the title, ladies do brunch, isn't it? That's
No,
why.
but even now, everyone realizes that it's a mixed brunch. The reason it's staying as ladies who brunch is because it started off like that.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a mixed brunch. So I have, and what I do is my panel guests are males. So although it's ladies who brunch, it's with, and then I have my male panel guests every time. So, and it is now realizing that, it's a mixed thing, and guys are able to speak, and it is amazing. I will say that. And I'm going to blow my own trumpet here and say, yeah, it is amazing, because the feedback that I got was like, wow. But also you see it in the room, how people are relating to each other, whether they're single or not. It depends on the topic, how people are being quite open and honest, and using it as a time to share their opinions and stuff. So I don't know about the single ones, but definitely maybe the couple one.
Yeah, no, again, definitely, no. I've always pushed for that couples, innit?
Yeah,
So
I think the couple one. I think the single one. It's people say there aren't any good men, there aren't any good women, but I think it depends on your choices, what you want. Do you know what you want? How you're working towards a relationship, your own beliefs. You got to manifest and be very specific about what you want as well. You can't say I want a man, because you can get a man off the road then.
That's that. For me, I just meet a lot of baby mums, not love marriage women.
Yeah, but you know what, Jay? You need to start profiling that you want a woman that is for you.
No,
you
I'm just
want
saying
a woman that's this, and this. She's single, set, ready.
No, I was just saying, for example, if I move to a girl, I expect to say, no, I'm sorry, I'm married. I don't hear that. I
Really?
Say, yeah, I got 2 kids at home. That's what I hear. Really, that's what I hear.
So how do you feel about that though? Because that's
ain't my kids.
So if you tell it, would you get in a relationship with somebody who had children?
You know what? Because again, I'm in my 30s, so that's everyone in their 30s. Normally, everyone's got kids in it, so
Yeah,
it's like
it's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. That's why right now, because obviously,
But would you be comfortable to be in a relationship with someone with children?
It depends the relationship with the baby father, because I don't want to be in no unnecessary drama.
If it was a respectful relationship with the baby father, and I hate that term though. I'd rather say father of child. So it was a respectful relationship, but there were 2 children, say ages 8 and 5 or whatever. How would you feel?
I can, but I grew up in a household where my parents were together.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, but I can.
So for your preference is that you want someone who is single and childless.
But the age I'm in right now is kind of hard, isn't it?
Yeah, but you know what? You can find that.
No, of course. That's what I'm going carnival. That's what I'm going carnival. Yeah, I'm involved.
Well, you know what? There are decent women that go to carnival saying, I ain't even going to knock it.
Yeah,
and I send them vibes out to you that you'll meet that woman that's single, childless and ready.
I believe in the Lord, so my Lord's working. But
there
personally, honestly, I don't think the woman I'm supposed to be, I don't think she's in England doing it.
Yeah? Where
London. I don't got weakness for Caribbean girls, innit?
Okay,
I
so you need to go to the islands then.
Yeah, I do need to go to islands, but I'm scared though as well.
Why?
I don't know, she might be naughty in the islands, but when I bring her to England, I think
she might run off.
Yeah.
She only wants the Red Bull. Yeah. Well, I think you'll know. You use your experience and your intuition. You'll know when you get there who it is, and you'll know she'll be, and just see how it goes. Don't even rush nothing.
No, of course.
Like,
but again, I want to apologise for not coming to the last event, but I'm definitely coming to the next one. I'm definitely coming to the next one. You got my word.
With you.
I'm looking at you face to face. I'm definitely coming.
You better come.
Start with shoulders up. When can people find you again?
I'm on Instagram, and it is @bymentor. I forgot my Instagram.
So you're tipsy.
Oh my God! Ricky poured me a drink, and that is it. You know. I do know my name. It's Mentor by Shans. My bad. I'm really sorry. I am on Facebook, but I mean, I use my Instagram definitely for the promotion of I Am and Ladies Who Brunch. And the next brunch is on the 12th of October. Details will be coming shortly. The panel guests are amazing.
You got a DJ?
I don't have a DJ.
I've got a DJ for you.
We are.
I've
There
got
you
DJ
go.
for you.
There you go. Thank you very much. But yeah, no, it's going to be an amazing event and you will be in attendance. You might even find Wifey there.
Who's the panel? Who's on the panel? Oh, it's too early.
I'm not going to say who the panel is, but
So
he's
it's
well
already-
known. Yeah.
Oh, you got one
of
panel?
them is well known. Actually, both of them are well known.
How many people on the panel?
Huh?
How many people on the panel?
Two.
That's it. You're going to keep it as two?
Two males. No. Would you like to be on the panel?
You just want guys on the panel?
Yeah, it's always guys on the panel because it's
Yeah, I wouldn't
ladies who
mind.
brunch.
What kind of drink?
You can indeed.
Oh, yeah, I'm on the panel. I'm on the panel, yeah.
So additional guest, Drunkle J will
Yeah,
be
yeah,
a
I'm on the
panel
panel, yeah, I'm on the
guest.
panel, yeah, I'm on the panel.
I'm going to have some questions for you. Are
Ask
you ready?
away, ask
Are
away.
you ready? And if you find Wifey, you know I'm in that wedding.
Yeah,
you know I'm
yeah,
in
yeah.
that wedding, innit?
Oh.
I'm up there.
Yo, when you come back on the show, we're going to talk about my wedding next wedding, yeah.
Manifest.
But yeah, Tipsy Talk, Wavy Wednesday, champagne the conversation, banter before bed. Don't forget, look out for TGM Radio on all social media platforms. Again, we've got FTO show coming up this week as well. We've got Surf Your Chest, we've got KO Drive, we've got Benz's Fattest Hip Hop Show. And yeah, man, TGM Radio, just keep pushing, man, keep vibing. And yeah, Tipsy Talk, Wavy Wednesdays. Jeez!
That ain't true.